What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video. Today I just want to quickly talk about something that happened to me in my 335. The other day I was driving and my car randomly just turned off. And then I turned it back on and then it turned off again. And then I turned it back on and it turned off again. And then there was no check engine light, there was no codes or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show a video of exactly what it was doing real quick in case you were having this issue. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what the solution was. So originally I thought it could be a fueling issue with the fuel pump or like the fuel pressure switch, something like that, but it wasn't that. So I thought maybe then it was because I recently manual swapped my car, maybe that was causing the issue. It wasn't that. So as you guys saw in that video, it just kind of randomly turned on and then turned off. And then it was happening to me while I was driving, and it happened multiple days in a row. I was like, all right, I can't drive this thing anymore. Luckily, I pulled up to the shop one day, like the second day it was happening, and on the way to the shop, it had turned off on me once, and I was like, all right, let me just gas it and maybe like it will make it. Luckily, I made it here. I turned off the car, turned it back on, and it wouldn't turn on. And then again, there were no codes. So I hit up my boy Erlon, who is like a master tech with BMWs, and it took him about 2 hours and he finally figured it out. It was the negative battery cable in the back, but it wasn't the cable, it was the sensor on the cable that was going bad. Apparently, if that sensor goes bad, your car can just randomly turn off. So just so you guys know, and I'll go ahead and show you guys where it is, double check that if you're having this same issue that I'm having, where your car turns on and then turns off, and then like it just keeps doing it, but then it's fine for a little bit and you can drive it, but then it will just shut off on you. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. So I also thought it could potentially be the EKP, so I knocked off the seat bolster, and it was not the EKP module. It was not the fuel pump. It was this sensor right down here. So there is a sensor on this negative battery cable. It's like a little brown sensor back there, and it was just going bad. And real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, it's like this sensor right here, IBS sensor. It kind of looks like that. So yeah, it was that sensor that went bad. I think it's called the IBS module, but I'm gonna go ahead and double check for you guys. So it's not a module, it's a sensor, my bad. So it's an IBS sensor that was going bad on me. Super random. I definitely thought it was a fueling issue. Luckily it wasn't, because a fueling issue can rack up real quick, because there are multiple things that could be causing that. It could be the EKP, it could be the fuel pump, it could be the high pressure fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump, it could be the sensor, fuel pressure rail sensor. It could be a multitude of things which could add up real quick. Those high pressure fuel pumps are not cheap, nor are those low pressure fuel pumps either. Before you go and diagnose all that stuff, go check that IBS sensor and make sure that it is good. It is like one of the cheaper options to do it. Check the EKP first, that's probably the cheapest, then the IBS sensor, but realistically, in this case, it was the sensor. If this is happening to you, go double check that IBS sensor. Anyway, I want to keep this video short and sweet, so we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. If this helped you, make sure to give a like down below. Make sure to subscribe while you're at it, and comment if this fixed your situation on your 335, because it definitely did for me. And it was pretty simple after Erlon took a look at it. Just double check that first. But with all that being said, remember to stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that project car. I will catch you guys later.